Greetings, good people. Greetings, good people. It's your boy, Jonathan R. Whitfield, coming back at you once again with another video. So, yeah, I got my white collar on today. I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, actually. So, I had to come to Milwaukee to receive my ordination or get my ordination. I got ordained today. So, any of you guys know anything about ministry, being ordained is like when you receive your wings, your credentials. It's like I didn't say the highest level, but it's a high level in ministry. I've been working hard for a long time. I'm very excited. I'm very proud and thankful for this moment. You know, so getting ordained is when you become like a reverend or an elder. You may know like the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the Reverend Jesse Jackson. It just means that you've been studying, doing work, putting in the work. It's just another level. It's like graduation when a Air Force pilot get his wings or something like that. It's just another level of graduation. But I'm very excited about it. Working for a long time. Ministry is what I do, man. I like to inspire people and help people reach their highest potential. And I may drop a couple pics of my ordination so you guys can see. I do a lot of different things out here. But we out in these streets, baby, trying to make it happen. So, I got white collar on. Anyway, it's cold in Milwaukee. I'm from the South. Nobody told me it's going to be this cold. I'm about to lose my mind. But anyway, let's get into it, man. So, again, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing to the videos. I say this every time, but I really appreciate you guys. The channel is growing. It's booming. We getting it in. So this week, I've been doing a lot of private sessions. I've been doing a lot of work, man, and I've been getting it in. I'm here in Milwaukee. I've been traveling. So I'm going to get to you guys' private session, but I'm almost finished doing with the private session for this past week. So if you guys need a private session on your situation, like Virgos, dating, relationships, self-help, and things like that, email me at jwhitfieldinspires@gmail.com. That's jwhitfieldinspires@gmail.com. Remember, this is a part of my business. This is what I do. So we can make it happen. So today's video, man, it's going to be about the topic of dating apps and how to deal with Virgo men through dating apps. Do we even like dating apps? Now, I've been seeing this topic or this issue a lot from the private sessions, the email, and in the comments, man. A lot of you guys are really hitting the dating apps up, and social media and stuff like that. So what does it mean dealing with this for a Virgo man? I'm going to tell you what it means, So a disclaimer, just know that the things I say about Virgo men, things I say about Virgo men may not apply to every Virgo man, because I don't speak in absolutes, and people are different, and there are exceptions to every rule. Zodiac signs are only traits, right? They're only traits of an individual that's born under that particular sign, of what this person is most likely, just some of the things they're most likely to do and like and not like. It's not the end all be all, but for most people born on a particular sign, the traits are very, very, very true. I'm a Virgo, so I know what I'm talking about, right? So anyway, dating apps. So we live in a social media age. Everything is social media. Everything is driven, But first of all, there's nothing wrong with dating apps. It's just a new form of dating. But don't rely so heavily on dating apps, because there's nothing better than physically being around a person or with a person or meeting a person in the physical. But dating apps pretty much it should be used as an introduction to somebody. Like, okay, you should put yourself out there, because we're so connected in this world, and dating apps can definitely help us just put our image out there, just put us out there, so you can use it. Hey, this is who I am. Let's meet up. Let's talk. All that good stuff. So that's how dating apps should be used. But with Virgos, does Virgos use dating apps, social media? Yeah. I link that with a couple chicks through dating apps, whatever. But it'd be more so through social media. That's social media, but it's more so through my maybe Instagram or whatever, Facebook, that sort of thing. For me, dating apps, I don't say I don't really like dating apps, but I find it more, and I'm speaking as Virgo, I find it a little more difficult, a little more inauthentic, but I don't think nothing's wrong with it, because I know people who hooked up through dating apps and they're married, kids, the house and the dog and stuff like that. So I definitely want to shine negative light on it. But just don't rely on it. See, Virgos, well, let's say this. How does dating app help and affect Virgos, right? Virgo men. Well, if you want to deal with a Virgo man through a dating app and you see one, you hooked up with one, the way to get him more involved with you is through pictures. You got to send him, I don't say lots of pictures, but send him pictures, because he gonna want to see you. Because we remember Virgo men, we are very picky, and we push a lot of women out. You know, I mean, they on the chopping block, they're just gone. You know, because we don't know you, right? We got to see what you look like. I mean, they're just facts. You know, they don't want to be catfish. Nobody wants to be catfish. We just got to see what you look like. Now, I'm not saying you got to send him nudes and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. And I know a lot of you ladies be like, guys be, oh, send me a picture. You know, he may or may not ask for a picture. You should just start sending him some. You know, you don't have to be nothing seductive. Just, you might be out at the park or something, walking your dog, getting some ice cream. He just want to see how you living, what you looking like. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to send him some news, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's your prerogative. You know, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know, but pictures would help a lot because dating apps are very abstract. Right? Dating apps it's kind of just, it's like smoke and mirror. You just don't know. But it's just a good introduction. Because I see a lot of people in the comments dealing with Virgo men through dating apps and they struggling. And in my opinion, they're struggling because they're never meeting up. That's the next thing. You should meet up as quickly as possible. And I know sometimes Virgo men move slow. But if you hooked up with a Virgo man through a dating app, the next goal is to meet up somewhere. Dinner, lunch, something where y'all can physically be around each other, because he's not gonna like you if he can never see you. Now he may, I mean, if y'all like out of state or whatever, long distance, then that's a little different. It's still harder, but it's a little different because obviously you may not be able to see him every day or every week, but that's the challenge though. That's the struggle because you're not seeing him every day and every week. It's hard unless he knows you now, unless you guys seen each other before, but like. You just got to see each other as much as possible, and you have to have an understanding of we are long distance or we doing this through the app. But if you talk a lot, that's cool. Virgo men don't. I don't say we don't really be on the phone and texting and stuff like that. We just don't. Some of us do. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I might be on the phone texting for like hours. Then I just don't text nobody for like 3, 4, 5 days. I get tired of that junk. Now, it ain't got nothing to do with any particular person. I just be so busy. And Virgo men be so busy, you don't have time to sit down and go back and forth all the time, And it's just like I said, it's nothing personal against nobody. It's just, we got time, we don't, But another thing, if you're hooking up with him through dating app or social media, he's going to check your social media to see what you're living like. I know a lot of ladies got their social media, especially like Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, on private. If you're trying to hook up with him, and your settings are private, he's probably not going to be interested if you just got one picture that he can barely see. How you can't expect anybody to want to hook up with you if your page is on private and you got one profile picture that it kind of looks good, it kind of doesn't. We don't really know. He's not gonna go through the energy of trying to. If it's just not already out there, he's not go through the hassle of just trying to seek you out and get you approving him to follow you and this and that. It's too much. Like, why? Just if you want, just put it out. I mean, now it's your page. You run it how you want to run it. But I'm just telling you how we respond. It's just not unless you send him some pictures or something. I don't know. But it's just not gonna respond to it. Another thing. So if you hook up with a Virgo man through a dating app, and you've been dealing with him for a few weeks, and you haven't really seen him in person, this is because he don't really know you. I mean, dating app is cool. Talking and stuff is cool. All that good stuff on the phone. Falling in love. Maybe. I mean, it can happen because we fall in love through personality and stuff like that. But Virgo man, we need it all. So he don't really know you because he don't know you because he hasn't been around you. He may like your personality. He may like you way he's talking to you. He may see pictures and stuff like that, and that's cool. All that may be perfect and in line. But the next thing that got to happen, you guys got to meet up. You guys have to meet up. You have to be in each other's presence, because how can he really get to know you and start liking you if you don't ever meet up? If you don't ever be around each other, man. Like, it's very difficult because we already move slow. Like, I know I'm sounding repetitive. We already move slow. And you got to meet up with this guy because you create those vibes through going out, talking with each other, just playing games. Not playing games like playing around. I'm talking about actually like playing games with each other, like having a good time, like on a date or something. Going out something to eat, just vibing, man. Because he needs to see how y'all vibe. He needs to see how what's going on. And this is why if you hooked up with him through a dating app or social media and you haven't seen him yet, this is why the struggle continues, because he may be unsure. You know, he may be unsure. We just don't want to. We don't want to end up in a bad situation. That's why it takes so long. So I see a lot of ladies struggling. Like, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? You know, that's why. Another thing. So hooking up through social media dating apps. Just know this Virgo man is not gonna trust you at first. Why? Because who really trusts the internet? You know what I'm saying? What's really true on the internet? You know, like I said, nobody wants to get catfish, man. You know, I mean, it's just what it is. Because people put up nice pictures and this and that, and they have it like photoshopped and all these filters, and you get to see them, and they don't look nothing like that. Now we all do it. We all make our pictures look better. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be such a significant difference where you look like a totally different person. You know, nothing wrong with putting your best out there, like, you know, makeup, like you put on makeup. You just, you know, you're just going out, you putting your best on. But it shouldn't be such a it shouldn't be such a drastic difference between your pictures and you in the physical. Now, if we nervous about that, cause I see a lot of ladies do that. I mean, it may have like nice pictures or something, but I can tell they Photoshop or have filters, in which, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. But some of them I can tell, like, man, I know she put all this filter on her photos. Now I don't know what she look like. I have no incentive to hook up with her or be around her, you know. But some I can tell that, you know, they enhance the photo, but it's not far off from what she really looks like. You know, it's just like it's enhanced photo. Like, you know how some celebrities, you see like pictures of celebrities, or they professional photos, and then they regular life pictures. You be like, whoa, we don't want that, man. You know, we just want, you know, Virgo is like your natural beauty. There's one thing about Virgo men, they love your natural beauty. Ain't nothing wrong with, like, you know, adding accessories and this and that, but just don't go overboard, because it's gonna turn them way off. You know, unless you like doing like a photo shoot or something, you know, that's different. But you every day, he wants you just to be you. In this day and age, it's hard to tell women that we appreciate you for being your natural self. You know, they get mad. I don't know why. How can you get mad with a person for saying he likes you in your authentic state? I mean, I don't know. You know, but I don't know. Y'all hit me out with that. Just know, another thing, just know it may be a little difficult to deal with a Virgo man through dating apps. You know, until I keep going back to it, man. I don't want to sound repetitive, but until you see each other, it's going to be very difficult, because he's just not going to trust you, man. You know, you want to know that that you are who you say you are. So remember, pictures help. Seeing him in the physical and being around him, that's any way to get any Virgo man is be around him, because he want to build that vibe. Because it already takes us so long to start liking a woman. We move slow. You know, so if you're dealing with a dating app, it's going to take even longer. So ladies, just know, if you're dealing with a dating app, social media, and you're long distance, it's going to take longer, because, you know, you're not around each other. There's so many things in his face. He's busy. He got this and that going on, because, you know, we're an earth sign. We move slow. We're very grounded, you know. But I know there are stories of Virgo men who do dating apps and stuff like that, and they live happily ever after, so to speak. You know, like I say, I linked up with a couple chicks through dating app, and it was cool. You know, but for me, it may be more through like social media or something, like, well, the part of social media like Instagram, Facebook, that type of thing, because that's a little more personal, because you get to see each other live. So I don't be as apprehensive. Is that the right word I'm trying to use? I won't be as, you know, taken aback by, you know, if they hit me up or whatever, because I kind of get to see how they live and what they're going through and this and that. But through like dating apps, you only see a certain amount of stuff through dating apps. You know, a few pictures here, a few pictures there. So you really don't know. And people have pictures from 3 years ago on dating apps. So if you want to get some attention through a dating app, make sure your stuff is up to date. You know, if you gain a little weight, you gain a little weight. You know what I'm saying? If somebody don't like you for that, then hey, it wasn't meant for you anyway. You know, but you definitely want to put your best foot forward. But you rather have somebody understand you early on than later. You know what I'm saying? Like, just put your best foot forward, man. Have your pictures up to date. Have your stuff up to date, because that's what we want to see. We want to see what you look like right now. And I know. See, Virgo, we're not very physical. We more on a deeper thing. But see, when you're dealing with a dating app, all you can see is the physical. All you can see is what's in front of you. You know, I can't know you through a picture. I mean, I can, but I can't fall in love with you through one picture, two pictures. You know, I have to know what you're living like. So if you want to get attention through a dating app or social media, your pictures got to be up to date. It just have to be. because we want to see what you look like. We want to see what you living like. It's very important because we're perfectionists. And if we hook up with a lady, we want our woman to be a great representation of who we are. You know, that's just what we want, man. Like we want to just hook with anybody, any and everybody. So there's so many more things I can get into, man. But these just come into my head. I'm in Milwaukee right now, man. I got lots of stuff going on, but I just had to make this quick video because I'm seeing it so much. But yeah, man, be careful out here in these dating apps though, because people crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do go hook up with not just Virgo, with any man through a dating app, you know, just make sure you let somebody know what you got going on, what you're doing. And this ain't about Virgo. This is about being in general, because we live in a very crazy world. You know what I'm saying? You know, people, y'all know what goes on out here. People crazy. You know, so if you went on a date with them your first time, just let a homegirl or homeboy know, like, look, we're going to be here. Just, you know what I'm saying? This is what we're going to be. This is how it's going down. So just, you know, be ready to roll if I hit you up, you know. And meeting in a very mutual location. But anyway, yo, y'all need private session, hit me up, jwhitfieldinspires@gmail.com. And tell me your experiences in the comments about hooking up Virgos through dating apps, social media, and because I really want to see what you guys been going through. Because I may do an updated video of this, because you know what I'm saying. I know there are a lot of different experiences out there, so I definitely learned from you guys about what you got, what you experience, what you see, and what you know. It's not just a one-way thing. I really like to update what I got going on, so I can update how I did with these things through learning. So yeah, man, your boy on another level. You know what I'm saying? We out here though, man. I know some of y'all nervous, like, oh, what is this? Anyway, it's your boy. Holla at me.